Hello, testing this mic. Hello Curry, hello Custard. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm facing a little away from the mic while I check to make sure that everything looks good. Awesome. Alright, let me get this switched over. Hi Kyle, how are you doing? Okay, clearly I'm not looking at that. Alright, switched over. Looks like everything is good. So yeah. Alright, let me get Twitch on my phone as well. It's a little easier to check it while I'm in front of this. But my phone was dying earlier, so. Anyway, catch up time. Welcome back to another stream. As you can see, we do not have resin kits in front of us today, and that's because we are continuing our build of this dollhouse, or not really dollhouse, but miniature garden kit that I decided to buy. So for reference, it is up in the current project, but you can see this. This is the DIY mini house, and so we're building Miller's garden house. And we did do a handful of stuff last time. We got a bunch of these little pieces finished up, and then some other stuff was cut in terms of wire and stuff. Hey, thank you, Custard. See that Kermie flying around. Thanks, I appreciate it. Been a while, so I'm glad you can make it. Who is going to live in the mini house? That's the question that I am currently debating, Kyle. And I was thinking, like, I'm not sure the size of this when it's fully built. I think it's pretty much like 6 inches by 6 inches. And I was thinking one of the kits that we're gonna build after this can live in the house that we had just built. So it depends on the scale, but I've got an idea of who I want to build, and so we'll just have to see how that works out. But tonight we're just gonna kind of continue this process. Like I was saying last time, we did a bunch of work gluing wood and stuff, but we were also building this wire storage rack. So it looks like this. It's actually way more complicated than it looks. Like, this was the ideal, and so far we're like kind of janky like getting there. It's actually much harder than I thought, but I did, at least at the very bare minimum, fix the length of each of these sides. And so before, like, one of the lengths was off and just didn't look okay, and so even though the wire is like pretty bent, I'm a little bit better with it. I'm okay with it to this point, but I didn't have time at all this week to work on this, even though I wanted to, and so or last week, since last Thursday I've had zero time, and so tonight we're just gonna go ahead and finish this. I think all we have left to do is this step, and so really it's just attaching these 4 wires onto the top here to kind of make the storage rack, and then we can move on after that. And so we'll be starting with that tonight, see where it takes us. There's plenty of stuff to do, so we'll just kind of hang out and do whatever here. It's been a nice change of pace. Let me get this off and start. So yeah, one thing that I found was working really well was not to pre-bend these, because I was finding that it just wasn't working. Like, the dimensions and the length they were saying to bend it is not cutting it, and so I'm just gonna make these like little curves in it and then kind of clamp them and see if that works instead. So ideally these are supposed to fit across like this, just 4 of them, and so it'll have to be a really tight fit, but we'll get through it. Let me redo that a little bit. Let's see. You probably mentioned it from your previous stream, but why the change? Mostly it was just kind of feeling a little burnt out. I've been building kits pretty much nonstop since COVID started, and I've been doing like a lot of commission stuff. And I have always wanted to build this kit. Like, I actually got this kit in 2018. Yeah, 2018, but it's just been sitting in my storage. And I just haven't worked up the nerve to do it. And so since I started school, I just like wanted something a little bit different that I could focus on. that doesn't make me totally like brain dead and offers a challenge, and it's just something a little different. So I'm not actually sure how long this little dollhouse will take, or this little mini house. The build time seems to highly vary depending on how skilled, like how used to building these types of kits you are. And so we'll just have to kind of see. But I think that this part here is the most complicated of the wire section. And so there's other stuff like LEDs and things you gotta build, but yeah, this one is just like tiny wire bending and frames and stuff, and it's just not what I signed up for. I wanted to cut out paper and glue wood, not wire bend mini racks, but it's part of the kit, so I'm just gonna get it over with. But yeah, no worries if you are wanting to like see me build kits, it will continue. I just needed a little breather, and then we'll return. And the reasoning was also like I still have commissions to finish, and so at least for this monk kit, I was finding that my commissions were suffering because my free time went to like trying to work on the monk kit. And so now I don't have a kit like on my mind, like, oh, I need to finish this paint step before Tuesday or whatever. Now I can just focus on it. But have had no time lately anyway, which is why I stopped offering commissions in the first place, because I had a feeling that I would be sucked up by school. Let's see, went from A to B explanation. Wait, did I confuse you somewhere? I'm also a little tired. There we go. Okay, this is working pretty well. It is. I don't know how it got lopsided again though. It really just kind of depends on how. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just kind of like shifting this paper around. Yeah, the instructions on this are quite like elaborate for this one too. Most of the time this wireframe, or like these steps, there's only like 2 or 3 of them. And then this one's like, here's 7 steps on how to build this. And so it's like, okay, I'll try my best. You can see it's like not. But the good thing about this kit, or this dollhouse kit, is that everything's like cluttered together, and so there's less pressure if something doesn't come out like perfect, because then it's gonna be all squashed in there with everything else anyway. And I think even this frame is gonna have like a lot of stuff sitting on it, and so it should be fine. Okay, so we're about almost 3/4 through, and then I think this is it for this one. I don't know how they got it so nice. Oops. Have to do it. I think I made this one too small. If its camera is also not focused right now, I will focus it for the next thing, but it's kind of hard with the paper. Okay, that one's a little better. I'm finding this takes a different set of dexterity. Yeah, it's definitely like, this is chill stream. Of course, like you may hear some panicked, like, oh my god, what did I do? That has happened already. But for the most part, yeah, we're just hanging out and chilling. Have some other people who have been building projects and stuff, so it's been nice just to use it to build to. Alright, one more of these. Maybe then I can finally do some gluing. I think this next step is just gluing, so that's my favorite kind. Oh god. It is a very bendy wire. I think I was saying this before, but it gives you some wiggle room. Maybe a little too much wiggle room, but still pretty good. Okay. This, I don't know what happened here. It's like not wide enough. Oh my goodness. It's very wobbly. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that last one, but honestly, whatever. So I'm just gonna try to straighten this out a little bit and then move on, because I'm sick of this. Somehow this curly Q got all kinds of like messed up. Oh, actually this side's fine. It's this side that's kind of weird. I think it's because of this. Oh yeah, this is like trapped here. So I don't know how much I can do. But I can move this up here. And oh, I see on this side too. Oh, this one was pretty stuck. There we go. One of these like just came off. So let's see. I think I'm just gonna leave that for now, and I will do that on my own time because I don't want to waste too much time here just trying to adjust wire. As long as it like stays up, then it's fine and is like roughly where I want it. Okay, move that there. Yeah, there we go. That's like kind of pretty much it. So a little bit off, but at least it stands straight and you can put stuff on it. I think when it's built, oh yeah, it's like right here. So it's, I mean, supposedly you can put these anywhere you want, but you can put stuff on it or under it. They made theirs look so nice. I don't really know how. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna set this aside and we can move on. Sick of that. Okay, so finished all of that. We did skip this up here last time. This was a table that we were supposed to build, but I can't find A1, A9, and so I'm gonna have to try to build some other stuff, and then maybe it'll show up in its bag somewhere. So we're gonna just move on. It looks like this is the next step board number 1. It actually requires this, so they're making very smart use of these pieces. Like we're done with this piece because we built the rack, and so now they're wanting you to glue a piece of paper on top of here and then glue like a little fake rug. And so this is basically going to become a rug, even though it was like a wooden template. So let me see if I can find it. There's a whole box of stuff over here, and I don't know where it is. Okay, so a piece of paper. Looks like I'll have to cut it out. So this is the little rug. Oh, and here's the other side. Oh, it's a two-sided thing. So it's not even, oh my god, look at all of these. Oh, Jesus. So I need to cut out this and glue that onto here. And then cut this out and glue this onto here. So we're gonna have to do some cutting today. Finally, what I've signed up to do, my cutting paper and gluing stuff. So let me zoom out a little if I can, so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna cut along here first, and then after that, cut the individual one out. These are actually hair scissors that I just like stole. Well, I didn't steal, but I used to use them for my hair. Now apparently I'm using them for paper. I'm gonna cut not along the line yet, and then we'll cut here. Let's see, are they at least somewhat pre-cut? No, this is literally just like a sheet of paper. You can see there's no perforated line, there's no nothing. And so that is a little unfortunate that there's like no perforation or guideline or anything that with these. And I don't think, yeah, these are the same. There's nothing here. And God, so it's gonna be one of these nights is gonna be a nice cutting stream with just cutting leaves the whole time. Okay, I gotta be careful though, because I can't cut this brown stuff. Let's make a angled snip. Okay. Yeah, you guys can hear the paper rustling about. Oh, that was a close one. Okay, there we go. So we'll leave this aside for now, because apparently we'll be using it for other stuff. I think one of the sides we have to glue that on. Okay, so let's get this cut and glued, and then we'll cut out the other one. Okay, I'm gonna go kind of slow here because I want to make sure I can get it along the line. Cut a tiny bit off, but that's fine. Would be nice if I had like one of those slicers. Actually, I have a slicer, but I don't trust it. It's very old and the blade is kind of like not great at this point, so it would probably cut into areas I don't want to cut. And the bad thing about these is that you only get one shot unless you make copies of your own, and so I did not do that, so we get one shot with this. But it's not too bad, I think. The only bad part is the leaves. I might make a copy of the leaves, just in case. Okay, one more side, and then we're gonna cut out these like white parts that indent here. I would say something like, oh, this paper is so nice to cut, but it's literally just paper, so no big deal here. Okay, next up is these little, these might be good with X-Acto knife actually. Let me see if that might work. I'll cut some sides though. Too shallow. Okay, and let me just do the other side as well, just in case. I think that one, yeah, there's still 4 on that side. I also did not paint the house yet, apparently. That was like step 1, so I think there's still time. All right, let me grab my tiny cutting mat. This is my go-to. It's just pretty small and easy for me to handle because I'm working with such small scale all the time. Got a nice X-Acto knife. Let's see how that works. So I'll just zoom in. Okay. It's probably easier if I kind of line it up, but I don't think it matters. I'm just following. Pretty good. Yeah, that will work, but I just need to be a little better. Tough. Let's get a little more off. There we go. Okay, next one. There we go. 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 I don't know where I'm gonna put this house when I'm done. I already don't have room for like even that tiny monk kit. It's like I don't know where to put her. She doesn't fit on my detail. Or she fits in it, but she doesn't like have a place. I guess that's the word. Okay. This one would maybe have to go in my living room or something. Okay. There we go. Put a little bit, tiny bit too far there, but it's fine. Oops, that one too. It's fine. Okay. And last one. There we go. Okay. So all of these are cut now. Some random stuff, and so apparently you just line it up and glue it. I think it goes the other way. Let's see. Yeah, it just like lines up like this, I guess, and so that's fairly straightforward. Put this back, and we do have tacky glue here, which I will use, but I need the big stuff, and so I'm gonna rip off this. I had a precision like tip on it. Just gonna take that off and mass apply it here. Have a little bit of glue. Okay, I think it goes this way. Yep. So let's just do it, I guess. Now that I never have to look at that storage rack again. Okay, let's do this side. And here. Put this here. This here. A little here. There. Let's see, anywhere else? Probably like there. Maybe there. It should be okay. We'll have to see. Double check. Yeah, okay. And then just place it down. Gonna tap the edge first, make sure that those line up, and then press down and work my way around. This glue does dry clear. It is just tacky glue, so no worries. Okay. Now I need to kind of smooth it out because it's pretty lumpy. And don't have like a rolling pin or anything, but that probably would have been useful. Oops, shift a little bit. I feel like Mod Podge would also work really well here because we're just attaching paper to wood. So maybe I can use this. It's actually working pretty well. This is just a roll of electric tape. Squishy, coming out the sides a little bit. Make sure that this lays flat too, because that's another thing, is that this like wood can sometimes warp if it gets too wet or if there's like a bunch of glue. Okay, that's pretty good. It's still a little bit lumpy, but the texture of the paper also helps, and then half of this is going to be covered up by the rug thing anyway, so. Okay. Just keep pressing it. scrapbooking or paper crafts, as you can see. So I might actually have a glue downstairs. That would work better, but I think that one's for paper to paper, not paper to wood. Yeah, what's happening here? It's like kind of warped now. Hey, Mr. Freak, how are you doing? Thank you. Wow, did we really already pass another month? I just feel like time is flying. Thank you again for continuing to follow me. We are just, you know, pressing on wood here. Thanks so much. I really do. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys tuning in. But especially Mr. Freak, because he just subscribed. And same with Custard. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was the goal of these, really. I mean, it's for me and just like relaxing, but I also really just wanted a record where I could, you know, have people reference stuff if they need it or build along, or if they don't remember how to do something, it's like, you know, right here and you're able to work with it. So I'm glad that it has helped people. Really does. It makes it worth continuing this, because there have been points where I'm just like, you know, I'm tired, I don't know, but you know, whenever I see stuff and hear you guys chatting, or not hear, but see you chatting, it really just keeps me going. So thank you. And with that, I think that we're good to cut out and glue this thingy, the little wood rug or the paper rug. This is still kind of lumpy, but I don't think there's that much that I can do here. And so some of that, the glue is going to dry as well. I think I just over applied the glue. I tend to do that a lot. So let's cut out the other paper, which is much smaller. I think it's just right here. Yep. And I don't really... Okay, it's two-sided. Like, you just cut it out like this. I don't know why they have it look like two different patterns, though. That's kind of weird. Like, that doesn't seem like something a rug would have, but okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so let me... Okay, cut this out. And I'm going to be real careful here because it's also right next to these flowers, or the leaves, and so at least for this first part, I got to cut along the line here. Maybe a little bit over. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit white here. Okay, spread it out thinly with something flat like a popsicle stick. Yeah, that probably would work better. Let's actually try that for this one, and so that way it's not like all lumpy. I don't know if I have a popsicle stick on hand though. I have one in my closet. There we go. Okay, and this one's gonna be a little tough because it's so close already. I don't know if I can do that. I might have to go in with the X-Acto knife there. Let's cut this part. Okay, and this side. There we go. Okay. Hello, Sarah. Hi. And hello, P. She's like, ooh. I love it. We are continuing. I'm finally doing what I wanted to do here. The glue and the cutting. I'm gonna cut this again with X-Acto knife. And let's see. I don't know how well this will work. I feel like sometimes I just make things worse by doing X-Acto knife. Okay. Actually, that worked pretty well. It's still like kind of off, which is why I usually like that cutter. I think I'm gonna go in just a little more and just cut off a really thin slice, and then that will make sure that all the white's gone. And oh man. Okay. have to look at this from a certain angle because it is a very thin slice. It might not even be even anymore, but whatever, honestly. Okay, that's pretty good. All right. Yeah, you like my mini cutting board? This is the one I use for pretty much everything because most of the stuff I work on is so small. Okay. So apparently, and there will be a very specific way I have to put this because we have to accommodate for the, like, something says that you need to put some gap here. I don't know what that one means. Is this even the right way? Let's see. Knowing me, I'm gonna screw this up. Okay, this one's the larger one, and this one goes here. That's here. Okay, so this is the right orientation. But apparently we're supposed to give this a 9mm gap, which I need to find my ruler. Let's see. Okay, so almost a centimeter gap. And let me actually I need to grab a pencil too. Okay, so let me see. Gonna mark 9 centimeters in like a couple spot, and then that way I know roughly. That's so faint, I can't even see it. Here. Yeah, okay, I can see that. It's pretty good. I mark it in a like color that blends in, but then I can't see it. Okay, so that should be okay. That's the 9 centimeter. But what's up here? I think it just says, oh, okay, we match up with the board, so it will be like that. Yeah, that looks about right. This is still kind of wet. Let me grab something. What would hold this down? I don't even know. I've been trying to, like, I need a rolling pin or something. Flatten this out. I put on way too much glue. Heavy book. That might work. I could see that working, but it might take a while. Oh, that's not too bad. I think after I pushed it down, it's okay. Yeah, this is probably okay at this point. There's still like a couple of small rises, but it's fine. But I liked Custard's idea of using the popsicle stick to kind of like smear it thinly. So let me grab one out of my storage real quick. I'm just gonna leave this here. I can use a ruler to press it or to smear it. I'm pressing. I don't know if I want to get glue all over my ruler though. That's the thing. Like, popsicle sticks are disposable mostly, so let me grab one of those real quick. I have plenty. Can you guys hear me from here? Because I'm going to be talking. Mostly, I keep these around in case I need to build wooden floors, but that has like barely happened, so they're mostly just sitting in my endless storage of things that I buy because I say that they're going to be useful, and then I don't use them. But if they're there, then they're there. So, okay, so I got 2 packs here. One of them is just literally like big craft sticks, and the other one are called skinny sticks. These actually are relevant, like, concerning this, because people in the dollhouse craft use these to make wooden floors. And so particularly these ones are recommended, these skinny sticks, because you pull them out and they don't have a curved end. And so you can basically cut them in like any dimension that you want, and then place them to be like floors. Yeah, pretty much syrup. It's just like a useful craft item. Like, they're very good to have on hand for anything. And so, you know, even if you want to mix them or whatever. But yeah, I think I don't remember if I used these to build a floor before. They are pretty thick, and so I was finding out that it was a little bit difficult to like cut into them really well with an X-Acto knife. You basically have to like make a niche or a notch on 3 sides and then break it, and it'll break clean. And so it's possible, but you know, whatever. Anyway, so the next step is just to glue this. And so let's see, we have to line it up. Looks like, yeah, it looks like it'll line up on the top and then go a little bit over the bottom, so that's fine. So let's put this here. Trying to think if I have something better that would work for this. Which I actually might. I'm gonna go sorry for all these delays. I'm gonna go check downstairs real quick. I'm gonna mute. Actually, no, I'm not gonna mute. I'm just gonna put this tiny be right back sign on. It will not take long, and also I just want an excuse to put my be right back sign on. So, one moment. Alright, friends, I am back again. And let's put this. So, I actually do have something that might work better. I'm not sure how it adheres to wood, but it's meant to work for paper to paper. And this is in Elmer's Craft Bond. So this is meant for scrapbooking. Curry. But it's never been opened. So I'm gonna test it right now and maybe get some use out of it. It's pretty much like adhesive, portable, yeah, perfect for paper crafts. It's just like a sticky tape, like a whiteout, but it's a tape. So yeah, like literally it's just a tape. So let's see how this works. And I don't know how it cuts, so interesting. Whoa, okay. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, it's literally just a tape. So you can just like put it on anything. Okay. That's pretty cool. It's like a little bit janky. Yeah, it's double-sided tape, but like for, you know, paper crafts and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty nifty actually. I've never used this type of thing before. Cool. Okay. Okay, so let's see how that sticks though, because that's the real question. It's be much flatter than glue. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm zooming in. Okay, so this is the angle. We want it here. Wow, that's pretty simple. That's it. Yeah, it just like lays completely flat. Yeah, I really like the stretchy one, Syrup. That was super easy. It saved me so much time. I am really curious how that would work on wood now. That's pretty much it. Yeah, it lays so nice. It looks like a better rug. The only bad part, I guess, is you gotta get like the corners. Otherwise it's just gonna stick up. But other than that, I really like it. Cool. Alright, so that solved that. And somehow we've got some sort of floor here. So I think we're ready to move on next page. And I'm gonna set this to the side. Let's just put it up here. Move some stuff. Okay. Alright, looks like the next thing to do is step board number 2, which is, okay, it's just making some little elevated boards, it looks like. So, these will probably put like potted plants and other tiny things on. So let's move some of the stuff. And I'm going to pull out some of the supplies with that stuff. Everything's getting very spread out on my desk, and I still have my airbrush booth up here, and so like it's a big crowded mess. You guys just only see the nice part here. Okay, so it looks like there's 2 pieces of that, and we can use this as well. So this is a parts sheet. So we need this, 2 of these apparently, which I only see 1 in here, so maybe it is only 1. No, it's supposed to be 2. Okay. I don't see the other one though. Let's just pull some stuff out, I guess. Okay. 2 long boards. So those are the A21. Which again, I only see 1. Oh, maybe it's just talking about sheet. Oh, okay. I think it's just talking about yeah, it's talking about the bag, not the number of parts. And so there's only 1 of each of these. But that's good. That means that I'm not missing anything. Okay, so these 4 are the front, or the tops, and then there is, okay, a bunch over here. Maybe this is it. Let's put these aside. There's a lot of stuff in this kit that's just like, okay. Okay, I've got these, but I don't think that's part of it. I think they're all in this bag. Oh, this might be it. So this, let's see, B12. That's not B. Am I dumb? Where's B12? Oh, B12. Oh no, does this say paint it? Oh shit, I don't want to paint. Oh, maybe not. B7. Oh wait, never mind. I feel like that's related, but it's probably not. I'm just gonna pull it out. Oh, this must be B12. Nope, never mind. Oh my god. Okay, so not these ones. Take away the obvious ones. It's not this. Or this. Not this. This looks like it could potentially be it. I'm not sure. Confusing. I think these are in bag 1. That's what it, I think I'm not even searching the right bag. Let's double check. I didn't even see bag 1. Okay. Bag 7, bag 5. If I can't find it, we'll just move on to the next thing. Oh, is this bag 1? Which technically isn't really a bag. Oh, I think it's this. Yeah, that makes sense because this looks like this. Oh my goodness. Okay, we might have some minor painting to do, which is fine because I have stuff to do it, but yeah, it looks like that's what we need. Yeah, okay. Okie doke. So, this is what we need. It looks like B12 is this piece here. Let's see. Okay, it pops out, but it looks like they want us to cut a little bit. I was like, where the heck is it? I guess we could also just use this wood feel if we really wanted to, but painting this unfinished wood is kind of, I don't know. I've had bad experience painting wood if you go like too quick and if it's unfinished because it tends to warp pretty easy. So I might just keep this as is Because like we're not really gonna see it, and it's just gonna be like that. I don't know. Let's do B7, which is these. All 4? Yep. Wonder if I can just pop it. Nope. Yeah, that's my problem, Syrup. Yeah, unfinished wood soaks up paint, and so you can like kind of get around the warping if you paint both sides, but even then, like I just don't really have good experience with it. And you have to prime it too if you want it to like lay really nicely, and so I just don't feel like it is something I want to do for this. Okay, so right now I'm doing this step, which is trim the connecting points with my wire. Yeah, exactly, Syrup. I think for the big parts, like the outside of the house, like the visible part, I'll do some work on that. I'll prime them and then we can spray paint them or whatever, but these ones I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna glue these after I'm done cutting off this stuff. Okay, so that's B7, all of these little wood parts, which I'll zoom out in a bit. You get a lot of like tiny wood chip stuff on here too, you can see. Hopefully I don't just throw some wood in there. Okay, and what's the last one? D20? I don't even know. I don't think D's on here. I think that was it. Oh wait, maybe it is. Let's see. B. No. Is it on here? No. Okay. Said bag 1 though, so maybe it's down in here further. Oh! I found the table part, I think. I think it's actually this. So after we finish this, let's go back and do that table, because that way I can get that out of the way. I guess there's a lot in here I didn't even consider taking out yet. Oh, this must be the D parts too. There's some, sorry. There's a lot in here, like I said. So there's this whole kit here. And I think D is this kind of red paper. I just been trying not to take this stuff out because if I rip the whole bag, then it's just gonna get everywhere and I might actually lose it. But I don't think I have a choice. Oh, that's nice. Why does this feel more like it's D? I don't, like this should be what I'm gluing, not the other thing. Okay, wow, I don't even know what this stuff's for. Probably the flowers. Oh god. Okay. So let's put that here. And load up this. Set this on the ground so I don't have to mess with it. This is a very nice piece though. You can see all of this crazy detail in here. Yeah, that's gonna be something. Right, Syrup? It's like really nicely cut though. Like look at how fine it is. And this is like the roof and stuff. Yeah, seems really nice. But the problem is I don't even remotely know how this is like labeled, so. 7. Looks like these, but is there a list or something? Not really. I guess I could just see if it goes across. Oh, maybe it's these? Oh, God, I don't even know. There's got to be something else in here telling me that that's D. Look at all of this house building stuff. Oh my god. Maybe I missed it. No. Maybe this stuff too. I'm just accumulating stuff. That. Okay, there's a wire here that I don't know how I cut that. D20. I just don't want to cut or take out the wrong thing. But I really don't see any instructions here about these particular parts. I think I'm just gonna have to go with my best guess here. And it is a piece that matches up perfectly with this board, so I think it's this one. I think there's 4 here. Oh, maybe it's this one. No, definitely not. Well, let me pop 2 of these out because I can always just not use them. Seems a little like thin, but let's see. Yeah, that does look like the piece though. So I think I'm just gonna go and do these and glue them and see how that goes. These ones are definitely the right ones though. So, I mean, I'm not showing them right now, but okay. So let's put this down, and I think all we have to do is just, oh, we have to scrape them still. So, where are my tweezers? My ones included with the kit. There's again a lot of stuff on this desk. Let's put this here. Oh, there they are. Okay. All right, so the next step on this, let me zoom in a little so you guys can see what I'm doing, is to scrape these pieces, and that will give them the illusion of being textured wood, I guess. As I drop that. Oh, thank God that one didn't go flying. Scrape. So you just have to scrape, preferably along the cut line, and so there's like these little lines that come in it. Let's see. So it already comes with some lines. So we're just gonna kind of scratch along those lines, and that will make it textured. It actually worked quite a bit on this piece. So you can see that introducing the lines gives it that kind of wood grainy look, which is something I've never done before. It's actually pretty interesting. Okay, so we want to scrape along. Make sure I'm reaching the right way. Yep, scrape along the lines. It doesn't have to be exact, like, you can do like a little bit of movements. Yeah, isn't it interesting? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's bendy a little bit. I don't feel like this is balsa wood because balsa wood is pretty thin and fragile. This is a little thicker, but it might be, in all honesty. It would not surprise me because like balsa wood is the hobby wood of choice most of the time. I was more like impressed and thought it was funny that they're just like, don't use the tweezers to tweeze stuff, use it to like scrape on wood. I was like, okay. I don't think I've had one instruction yet where it's like, use the tweezers to actually hold the piece. Other than that stupid, actually no, that was even pliers. It wasn't even tweezers. Okay. All right, so put that up here, and the other pieces as well, I believe. These have no lines, but you're supposed to scrape them down. Oh, where's my other one? Oh, this is 822. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. I was like, okay. Pretty fun though. It would be cool, like if you had the time and you're feeling the effort to like scrape these and then do a wash on them, and that way you could get some texture going on in those areas that you indented. And this is just like, we're just building it. I'm not that advanced yet, but that's definitely something fun that you could do to make them look more like wood. When I say a wash, I mean it's really just a thin, really super thin coating of paint, and that way the paint kind of settles into the cracks of the lines that you've created through the scratching. Hello, Cannon. Have you come to join me build tiny house? Cannon came for a Garage Kit stream, but instead he sees me scratching wood. We are building DIY mini house. I'm taking a break and I'm building this beauty that I got from Jelly a long time ago. I have been putting this off for years, and now I have the perfect opportunity and an audience. So why not? Okay, so let's do this one. Oh yeah, I already did that one. Do this one. But don't worry, if you're wanting more garage kits, it will happen after I finish this dollhouse, and hopefully I'll be able to build a kit that will go inside of this. I'm not sure how big this will be and which kits of mine will fit, so I'll have to do a little bit of manipulating to see. This is the last piece to scratch, by the way. So after that, we just glue on all of these little attachments. This just looks like lines. This doesn't really look like wood, but whatever. It's helpful if you introduce some like not perfect lines in as well, because wood is rarely like perfectly straight across. It can form all sorts of knots and other natural features, so sometimes like matching the lines or moving them a little bit can be really helpful. Okay. There we go. Good enough. Here's the texture for those of you who can't see it that well through the camera. Literally just scratching it. Okay, it looks like pretty straightforward. Now all we'll need to do is glue on the wood part. Reminds you of Rabbit House model from Gochiusa. Oh yeah, if it comes with a whole like setup, then yeah, for sure. This, I don't know if I might have glued this together already. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I might have to replace my tape here. See how it just like comes off? Let me zoom out too. Keep zooming in and out. Let me change my tape out. I'm finding this actually really fun, Canon. Like, I enjoy doing the dollhousey type stuff anyway, like building tiny things. Oh wow, so someone really went like all crazy on it. Oh man. Yeah, some of them get like pretty intense, and they come with like, this kit comes with LEDs and stuff, but I know people who build like dioramas and stuff for their kits, and it can be pretty intense. That's super cool. Okay, I'm just re-gluing this thingy on. Sorry. This fine nozzle, because I don't have it for this, and this is my janky setup. But I actually did find that this really helped in applying really fine lines. I know you can't see it on camera. I'm just tightening the electrical tape right now. Okay, that should maybe work. We'll give it a test. This is just more helpful since a lot of these pieces are so small. Gotta make sure that glue can come down too. Tacky glue just takes a while. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm gonna squeeze this really hard and see. Oh my gosh, it might be stuck. Let me see if I can get this out with a toothpick. If not, I'll just rip this setup off. I can like see it too. No. Oh my gosh. Well, that's why it's filling this up. Okay. Looks like we're back to our toothpick setup for now, which is fine. I thought that would make my life easier. Yeah, it really is just tacky glue curse. Let me get a little piece of cardboard, which is like, oh, right by me, but also not. Okay. Alright, so let's just put on some cardboard, tacky glue, and then use the toothpick. That's the normal way. Even now, like I literally just squeezed this and it's already all sunk back down. So annoying. Okay, let's grab a whole bunch. That's good. And I'm gonna lay this so it will always fall. Okay, so this one needs this. Does not matter which side because we're just going to put it right on there. And we didn't paint this, so it's fine. Let me zoom in for y'all. Just need a thin coat. So this actually will probably help me not put on too much, but still. Oops, sorry. See if I can get that to focus. That should be good. Okay, and then it just goes, oh wait, this way. Like that. Okay, pretty good. Actually, the thin coat worked pretty well. Only a little bit of excess, you can see. But that's fine, it'll dry clear. So I'm just gonna leave that and start gluing the next one, which is B7, this one, on the non-textured side. And that needs one here and one here. So very easy. Okay. That will go here. Okay. And then the other one. Which will go here. So you just want to make sure that they're about equal on either side. So like one isn't over here and one isn't like over here, etc. But this looks pretty good. So press down on it a little bit because some of that glue makes it stick up. This is also just going to be like the sitting part, so really I don't even care if a little bit of glue shows up. That looks pretty good though. So let's set that aside. Oops. Zoom out just a little bit. This looks kind of off now on the camera. Oh, I think it's because I look at it from a shadow view. All right, whatever. Next one is this one. Same thing. You're gonna use the B7 piece. Oh, this one just goes right along it, apparently. There's no gap at all. So there. And this one. That's a lot of glue. Oh god. See if I can smear that. There we go. Put that over here for now. Let's flip that. That one needs to go down a little bit. There we go. There and there. Okay, that's that. Pretty easy. And the last one is this board, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they have you add such a thin piece of wood, but that's how it is. Oh, it looks like, oh, this one goes up on the front. Glad I looked at it. So this is actually going to be displayed like there's no rail here. I don't know the purpose of this. Maybe it's like for potted plants or something to like align it, but we do have to make sure that it is on the top. Okay, so let's grab that and put some glue. This is why you gotta check the paper like pretty closely. These instructions look like, oh, it's so simple, it's all photos, but in reality, like I've been very close to messing up quite a few times. Okay, and these ones, it's just kind of like mostly halfway. Let's see how this one goes. If we're putting it here, apparently it covers that. Okay, like that. Can grab a little bit of a Q-tip and wipe off some of this glue. There we go. Okay, and the other one as well. And then after that, I'm gonna double check them. And then we can move on. Oh, it looks like there's gonna be some paper cutting involved and gluing on that one, which means that we can use our sticky paper. Okay, put that here. And here. Whoops, that was horrible. Oops. Okay, there. Okay, I think that's good. That looks about right to me. Yeah, that looks good. I didn't really trim it though, oops, so whatever. All right, so that's it for this one. Step board number 2 was a series of 4 boards. Let's see, double check. Come on, camera. I know how much you guys all want to see this. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The boards convert. They'll look like this basically. Well, I'll just zoom it back. So I guess they all just kind of sit. Yeah, they all sit like this. And then we're just gonna put a bunch of junk on them. So pots and other random things, I think. And this one's here. Okay, so let's move on. The next one will be step board number 3, which requires some wood and a bunch of paper that we're gonna just glue on top of it, apparently. So I do have to find these pieces, but now that I know where they are, that should be a little easier. Let's move these aside. And oh, I'm gonna need like a little bag or area here because my desk is filling up with all of these pieces. Okay, so let's find A4, B6, and A5, which should be here now. So B6 is this one, so that's this. Oh, that one's pretty stuck. Okay, and the other ones, A4 and A5, are on another sheet of paper. Oh, these ones. So this, double check. Okay, it's these two. So A4 and A5. Okay, so that's those. And it looks like we like use this after all of it. So this is for something, I know it. And the last piece, like we punched all that stuff out and then glued a paper on it. So they're very good about using the whole kit. Like this is stuff you'd normally think you're just gonna like throw away, and then it's like, no, surprise, it's actually a floor. You're like, okay. Alright, so that's that. And then, oh, I see this paper. So there's also these. So we're gonna be making this little like step for the kit. So put that down. I'm trying to see where that's relevant. It looks like it fits in right here. So like you're gonna make the whole door and then the little step down into here. Oh, you can see there's the rug. So interesting. All right. Let me slice these off first so we don't have to deal with any splintery stuff, and just get it out of the way, and then we'll start cutting the paper. This has been a very productive night. I can see why people build these kits, because there's a lot you can get done in a very small amount of time. And it makes me feel quite happy because I have not been able to do any building stuff all week. I've just been working on school, doing other stuff, and I haven't even had half an hour to sit down and work on anything. So this is like, I'm really loving this. Okay, got those. Let's cut this paper now. Kind of an annoying placement, to be honest. There's no, like, usually what I like to do is just, you know, cut it out and then get a little finer, but that's not possible here. Let me get a drink first. I got some nice bubble tea. Except it's all bubbles at this point. Oh my god. It's literally just a clump of bubbles. No tea, all bubble. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna need some drink later. Okay. So I guess easiest way is just to start and we'll cut this side. That could be a sticky situation because we'll probably lose that paper part. So we'll just cut it directly across like that. And that way I can do this one here. Also, you don't really want to bend them, so like I'm bending that paper there. It's not great. Okay. This here. That one's good. And we'll get this off as well. And then we can start really focusing on the fine cuts. Can zoom in a little bit more. High def paper cutting. My favorite activity. I actually really do enjoy like cutting paper though. I know that sounds stupid, but when I was growing up, my mom, like my family wasn't really super well off, and so my mom would always cut coupons, and so one of the things that I would help her do in a way that we just like hung out and spent time together was I'd cut coupons for her. So we could like, back when paper coupons were a thing, I guess, because they're all online now, but back in the day, I guess you would have to like, there'd be pages and pages of coupons you could cut out for lots and lots of products. And so I would just sit with her, and she didn't even use half the coupons that I cut, but I cut them for her, and you know, it was just a way for us to spend time together. And so I've learned to, over time, cut very fine lines from all of my youth of cutting coupons. So it's a small thing. I don't know if I've ever told anybody that. At least not, it's not something that you would like bring up in context, but I like to do all sorts of stuff, and cutting is one of them. Cutting paper, I should say. Yes, very much so. And actually, I did dabble with paper craft stuff when I was younger. I did do a couple of projects, you know, with them. I don't know why I stopped. This was in the very early days of like paper craft was like just becoming a thing, and you would like, you know, find patterns on 4chan and shit because I like have it. But I did a couple of those and they were always really fun. But really my other thing involving papers and paper craft was origami. So I was very big into origami when I was a kid. I would do tons and tons and tons of it. I had books on it. I just loved it. And yeah, so I've done lots and lots of crafts. So this feels very at home to do this type of thing. Oh god, this paper is like not focusing. There we go. Okay. Technically you're not supposed to like rip it like that, but whatever. All right, last one. Cut that. Let's see. Oh, it's not focused at all. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I know I can focus on a piece of paper, but whatever. We'll just get this done with and then see. I see some lines for folding here, though, so that's great. Throw that away. Okay. And one more corner. Okay. All right, so those are all cut, and that should be it. So now, oh, I need K16. I forgot about that one. Let's do that real quick too. It's literally just a little piece here. Should take like 2 seconds to cut out, so we'll just get it real quick. There we go. Finally, that piece of paper is getting used. There's a good chunk of stuff that's not on it anymore. Okay, that one. That one. There. And one more side. That one seemed a little off, but whatever. Alright, so that's all those. And now, let's see. Gotta find which one corresponds with which one. So, K20. Oh, I see. It seems pretty straightforward. It's just the size of them, and then you fold it over it. So this one will go with, let's see, this one? Probably. Does this one go with this one? Yep. Excuse me. Okay. So let's just do the big one first. And I think the easiest way would probably be to pre-fold these. So let's see. Oops, sorry. Just taking it off screen. Your fingernail to always get a super fine bend. The second one is always tough though. So maybe I'll do the first and then see how it fits on the paper or on the piece of wood. Okay. Looks good, and the last one, which is always a little harder when it's larger or longer length here, but that's good. Let's see, messing around with clear colors using Tamiya Clear, and you think it went well. Ooh, you'll have to send me a photo, Canon. I am curious to see, but I'm glad that it seemed to work out for you. That way you don't have to go out and buy pearls or anything like that. Because like buying, it's always good to use supplies that you have in your stock. Like, I like buying new tools, but sometimes you're just like, oh god, really? So it seems like putting it onto the wood works better rather than just trying to fold it by yourself. That way you can get a super fine crease. It is already like pre-set up. Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe not. I can't stay up that late these days. I'm like in bed, conked out. Oh my goodness. I miss that West Coast time. Okay, last one here. Okay. Let's just do this one by one. So I guess I'll glue this or tape it down after. Although I'm not sure how the sticky will work in this case because the sticky is pretty wide. So, let's see. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. And it wants you to, let's see, what do you fold down? You fold these down first, I think, and then put this on top. Yep, like that. So then it will just be like this. That's pretty cute. Wow, that's so convenient. I might have to do this for my own kits. Like, I put paper on as backgrounds, but that's like just a really cute way, and it covers the sides too. That requires a little bit of thinking, but that is really cute. Okay, so I wonder if I can just put the sticky on, or should I glue it? I don't know. Let's see. The sticky's pretty thick, that's the only problem I have. But I can try. Let's try. Put a little glue. And it also kind of like starts at like a random spot. Oh god. Yeah, it definitely does. I think that, oh, wow, this stuff's really sticky. And kind of hard to put down. It's like white out. Just like gets off the wrong track and then, where did it go? I don't have a piece of, well, I do have a random piece of thing. Let me put some on here first to get this back on the track. There you go. It is literally like white out, so you gotta like make sure that it lines up. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Weird, it like rips off on stuff too. Okay. So, let's see. Oops. Also, you don't have to mess around with like it taking a while to dry because it's literally just like tape, sticky back tape. Oh, this is very convenient. It's very sticky too. Let's make sure that's fine. Oh my god, it's like sticky. There you go. Okay, so that. Wow, that's so flat. So it works on wood too. I should have used that with the other one. I didn't even think of it though. And it just lays so nice. Wow, that's amazing. So yeah, that's it. It's just flat. It provides a nice stare. There's no nasty glue like lump. I'm gonna be using this for a lot of stuff, I think, if I have other pieces like this. So let's do the other two then. Yeah, I like that rustic look too. I think that is super cute. Looks like this also has, oh, this is the base and then the top stuff, and then you're gonna put it. So we're not there yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's do the next one then. Not this. This is sandpaper. It's also sitting in my spot. It's so cute. Wow. I love it. All right. Back to folding. I didn't see much other like floor like this though, so I'm not sure the purpose of just the stairs. Ooh, this one got kind of rough. Okay. I don't know why that one looks kind of off, but it's fine. Sticky will help me. Let's do that. Okay. And the side. trick to nice flat origami and paper craft. Use your finger. Alright, next one will go like this. It's kind of a lump here. I don't know why. That was weird. Yeah, what's happening here? Okay. And this side. This will go pretty quick with the glue too. Oh, maybe there's something under. Don't know. So that side's pretty flat. Okay. And then this one. Oh, interesting. This one has a... That one's a little bit harder to fold. Okay. Can get it started though. There we go. So we'll fold along the top here. And there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna put our sticky down. It's like, you can hear it, right? It's very long-lasting sticky. I think maybe I should just put it on this paper and not on the actual one, because otherwise it's just going to glue the pages together. I'm using a little bit too much, but this stuff's really, really handy. I don't know why I never used this before in my life. Guess I never really needed to do that much, but still. Okay. Oh. That up here. Like that. Maybe. Oh my god. Once it sticks too. Just like, you can't really push it. Okay. That should be okay. So this, actually this side needs to go up here a little more. Yikes. Yikes. There we go. Okay. Fold that over. And fold that over. And fold this over. There we go. Yay! That's number 2. So I guess they're gonna fit kind of like this, so you don't see the back here. Wow, so cute. I know I already said that about the other one, but they line up like this, so just literally makes tiny stairs. All right, last one is this small one. So they're just getting finer and finer. Oh, I see. This one goes here, and then this one's gonna go on top here, and so it will look like it's more of a step, because the A, B is in the middle, and then C is this one, I think. Whatever. Yeah, no worries, Mr. Freaky. Just hanging out here and using glue and stuff, so appreciate you tuning in. Oh, I also, didn't I say I was gonna do the table? I completely forgot about that. I'll have to come back and do that. I don't know if we'll have time for it tonight. I kind of want to work on this one, so maybe we'll do that on Thursday. I already hit this with my nail. Yeah. Also, I did already forget that I was marking these with a pen, so let me Sharpie pen some of these first. I decided to start doing this because that way I know what I did and what I didn't do, because a lot of pieces to this kit, so it just is a better checklist for me. Okay. Alright, this one here. I really like this paper idea. I think it's so smart. It's been a while since I've used paper for a base. I used to really like doing it. just been using a lot of acrylic plates lately. That and like most of my commissioned works, they also just request like a decal and an acrylic base, and so not too much room for making these types. Oops, that one was kind of off. There we go. That. Okay, last one. There we go. Okay. Nice and easy folding. Let me check something just real quick though. Oh no, we're good. Okay. For whatever reason, I thought I heard feedback, but I did not. It was just me. Okay, so let's get this. Oops, also, I minimized myself. Okay. This is already pretty sticky. I gotta watch out here. Oh my gosh, this tape. Okay. Okay, do that. I'm being very dumb. I'm just putting it like right in the middle. Wow, this shit's sticky. I know that's obvious, but. Whatever. Oh no! Sticking to itself. There we go. Okay. Sticking to my finger, sticking to everything. These ones especially I want to make sure are well aligned, so. Okay, that's good. Fold that first, and then that. And then this one. Alright, so that's that. So that should be all of these boards. Oh my god. Okay. That's these boards. And so the next thing, yeah, glue them all together. Should go like this, I think. Weird how, okay, that's not super clear. Let's see. Because this one is not the same width. It's a little bit larger, so I don't know why. Okay, big one is A. Okay, the thin one is B, and so that one goes here, and then this one kind of goes over it, I guess, as an overhang. That makes sense. Okay, so the next step is to glue the little thin one. Oh, I guess I could check the paper too. That would be smart, huh? So paper here, this is B, and this is C, and glue them all the same way. So let's see, just double checking. This side faces out, obviously, so this one's gonna go here. Okay, so let's just put some sticky down, I guess. It will go down. And this will just fit on here, hopefully. Yep. It's pretty easy. And then the next one is this one. So this C fits on top. Looks like there's a little bit of a gap. Oh yeah, that shows up in the photo too. Okay. But let's make sure that, yeah, so we want to prioritize the wood part. Okay, and the wood go here, here. There we go. Okay, so there's a little bit of an overhang. I don't know why, but that's how this kit wants it, so that's what's gonna happen. And look at that, they all line up right here too. That's pretty nice. So the last step is just to glue this K16 on top of here. So this will be the tiny rug that goes on it. And let's see which way. I guess it doesn't really matter, but it wants the the kind of blue section on the left here, so we'll do that. Let me get a piece of paper. This might work better because it's actually just plastic. Or this could work horribly, not sure. It's a little hard to get started on this sticky, that's the only issue that I have. Oh yeah, it's like not at all going down. Oh my god, this stuff is unreal. Okay. I just dropped the paper too. There you go. Alright, this goes here. There we go, good enough. Take that off. And the blue goes on this side, goes along the back edge here. So we literally want to put it in the middle on the back. Crap. There we go. It is a little bit forgiving. You can kind of pull the tape off. So that I'm thankful for. There we go. Yep, that's that. So this is the complete step board. Move all this sticky junk. So this will go, I think, on the entrance to the room of the house. So there's gonna be like a little door that we'll build, and then this will be the step down into the house. So why they have this tiny thing, I don't know, but that's how it would be. All right, next up, let's make a check mark here actually, so that way we know. I just marked it even though you guys can't see it. Put this tape here for now. So next up is bulletin board. Looks like it is some pieces of paper that we have to fold to give it that washboard effect. And then, yeah, some other random junk. Glue as direction. Okay. Seems pretty straightforward. Let's find the pieces. I know that we saw that one before. I think it was in here. Yeah, it looks like this. And there's a longer piece, which looks like this one, probably. Can double check with my paper. Let's see if it's in here. Yep, A36 is this one. A37 is this one. Yep, so these are the pieces, and then there should be some paper we need to cut. So let me see. Not that one. Not that one. Maybe here? Oh my god, look at this floor. I didn't even notice this before. I told you, that's that piece that was like, there's that hole. It's gonna be something. Wow. Alright. Oh my god, look at all of this. Oh my god, look at this. There are like tons and tons of books and stuff. Cool. Okay. I just got me big time distracted, so I don't even remember what I'm looking for something that says laundry, which I don't see on here. And then a piece of gray, which should have a bunch of lines. Oh, maybe there's one on here, so that's the gray one. And where's the laundry one? I don't even see that one. See my diary. M11. Yeah, the plants are crazy. I cannot, like, look at all of them. There's so many. I feel tired just looking at it. In the back too, so they're double-sided. So obviously, like, you don't want a plant to have one side and be white on the other side, but still the fact that they do that. I guess let me cut out this laundry one first, and then, or not laundry, the gray one, and then I'll look for the laundry piece. Where's my scissors? Oh, okay. Zoom out for this one, because there's like a lot. Oh, also, I guess it would be helpful if I just tried to match up the number. I have not been very smart about this. Like, really, they are all labeled. Yeah, syrup. Oh man, I miss that. I miss subjecting you guys to my projects on road trips. This one I'd be like, stop shaking the car, I need to cut this straight line. But it's actually, like, this would be a pretty safe project, besides all the pieces for a road trip. Because really, like, there's not much required besides, like, glue and scissors. So it's a pretty non-toxic event. Altogether, would probably recommend. This is gonna be very annoying. There's a lot of lines here, a lot of folding, some back and forths. Okay, so I think this this washboard will probably be the last thing that we do tonight, just because the folding is gonna take a little while. Okay, so I still need to find M11, which almost looks like it could be a wood, but it says paper cut, so let me see if it's anywhere. I have the sheets N, but I don't see M, so I'm not sure. Oh, there's another paper here, my bad. Except it's a different paper, like this is cardboard. So not only do we have actual paper, but we have cardboard that is for even more things. I swear to God, like I keep pulling out equipment for this kit that I have never seen before. It's just like selective blindness. It just keeps multiplying. Okay, I don't want to eat into that because I know that piece is used for something. So I think I'm just gonna really carefully cut along here and then cut this out. Make sure there's nothing on the back. This is probably for like seed packets and stuff, so let's be careful here. I'm actually gonna cut along the line here and then divert. Hey, thank you, Brandon. Liking my road trip commentary, I see. Don't worry, I'll buy another one for the next time we all go on a road trip. This time it won't be sanding. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Oh, I like cutting this cardboard. It sounds good and it offers, like, it's pretty sturdy, so you can get a nice clean cut. I love it. P is very thoughtful about my stream. #1 stream fan. I love you, P. Hope we get to see you soon. Alright. Yeah, this is very much ASMR stream tonight. Last stream was like me cursing at wire, so I think this is much more enjoyable for everybody. And no sanding sounds, but satisfying cutting. Alright, so let's see. Glue as shown. Note the direction. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so there's two papers here, or two directions. There's one here saying glue is shown, and then this one tells you where it should be on the back. So unfortunately, I don't think that I can use my sticky tape for this. Actually, I might be able to. Could try, but I don't think I will. I think that would be too much. So we'll glue it with regular, boring, tacky glue. Let's put it like that, and then, okay, I'm gonna glue this first, and then, actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna glue this, and then glue this, and that would be easier. So I'm gonna glue these sides first. And kind of the bottom, but not the top. And so let me get out my tiny piece of cardboard. Which, here we go. Just put some more tacky glue on. Okay. Gonna gonna grab another toothpick. That one was kind of grimy. All right, so the objective here is just to put a little bit of line along it, but not on the top. And I'm wondering if these are the same length. They look like they're the same across, so it should be fine. All right. Really don't need too much. This is just paper, so I'm just gonna put a really thin coat. Also, I just have to say that doing these streams, I think, has like actually been beneficial to me in other ways, because I am now able to talk to an audience a little bit better, as in like public speaking has improved slightly. Just slightly, not too much. But I had a presentation for school the other day, and I was so nervous at first, but then I was like, oh yeah, it's like streaming. And I just like was able to do it after that. Oh god. But yeah, I'm not a big like public speaker, and so this has been interesting, being able to gather my thoughts and present them to an audience in a low-key setting. And I think it has helped me when the time has come to be professional. But who knows, that could just be me spouting nonsense. Let me grab... Yeah, presentations suck. I was so like no matter what, I get super nervous. But I think it went okay. Also, it did not help the author of the paper. Like after I read it a couple times, I looked at the authors, and one of my graduate advisor was one of the big authors, and I was like, oh shit, like oh no. And he was doing a guest lecture, and so my other professor was like, oh, do you want to like, you know, stay and watch the presentation? And I was like, oh my god, I have to present this paper showing like my critiques about the paper and other things to my graduate advisor. It killed me. I was so nervous. I was like, no, please God. But I think it went okay, because I had a class with him later, and he was like talking about his paper, and I was like, oh, okay, I think we're okay. But I was, God, it killed me. I was so nervous. Okay, so we got this glued. Actually, the really thin line worked really well here. So we're just gonna glue this next, and then we're gonna fold a bunch of paper. Oh yeah, that was a pretty nerve-wracking day. I bought myself a cappuccino after that. I was like, I'm a nervous wreck. All right, that glue's on. And take note of direction. Just put this on top, I guess. That is the direction. All right, so laundry. This will be our washboard. I don't know why they call it bulletin board. I think it's a translation error, because this is definitely not a bulletin board. This is a washboard. Okay. And so that's all the gluing for now. We'll come back to the gluing in a second, but the next and last thing I guess we're gonna do before gluing and wrapping up for tonight is folding this piece of paper. It's literally just a gray piece of paper with a bunch of lines on it, as you can see, and yeah, we're gonna be folding it back and forth. I'm trying to find out the direction. I'm not sure it matters too much, but it looks like, oh wait, there was a piece of paper that gave instructions. Okay. The orange dotted line is the reverse line. That's what this says. So we'll fold, I don't know how I want to do this. I guess I'll fold, go back and forth. Would that be the easiest way? Oops, let me move this up a little bit. Yeah, I guess just doing it bit by bit would be helpful. Oh yeah, let's do the folding this way first, and then the other way will match up with it. So I want to be sure to get the orange accurate. but in order to do that, I have to match it up with the line I just folded. Hopefully that makes sense. So it's gonna be like this. And this is forming the like metal part of the washboard. So this is if you ever seen a hand washboard, it's like when you wash your clothes on it. This is what it is. It's just like a manual way to wash your clothes. The olden days. The really olden days, I guess. Come on, Kit. I wanted a full metal part. Yeah, I don't really understand. I was like, why? This has nothing to do with it. And why does it say laundry then? But that makes sense. Oh, this one's gonna be a little tough. I can see this potentially being annoying. Would it really matter? I guess it would, huh? I think what I'll do is try to push these two sides in together then. Oh gosh, okay. There we go, I think. Yep. Like that. Okay. So I'm just gonna try my best to fold these along the line and then it will kind of like match up, I think. Like that, even though this is it's focusing on this. Sorry. Okay, maybe it would be easier if I move this sheet too. For now. No, that's just gray. Okay, never mind. I think it's good to have something in the back. Try that. The gray ones are really easy. It's the like reverse line that's a little bit tricky. Let's see if I can do it this way. There we go. Ish. There we go. Okay, it's this one. Okay, it's getting real janky. This piece is going to be so folded. Okay, this one's like here. Okay, and next one. Okay, that's that one. Just working back and forth on this piece of paper. This is a very manual process. Okay. Whoa, there's my doggy. He always fusses around this time of night because he wants to play. Okay, so that this actually gets a little bit easier once you have all of these bent because it just kind of falls in line. Okay, next one is this one. Okay, this. Oh, that one was a little bit rough. Let's see. There we go. Oh, this one didn't bend very well either. I need to crease this one a little bit more. Actually, will it matter? I don't know. To be continued, I guess. Okay. 2 more sets. So 2 grays and then 3 red reverse lines. We're almost done though. Okay. lines are very well, they're where they're supposed to be. It's not like a bootleg kit or anything and things are uneven. Like you crease it on this line and you're guaranteed to have it fold the way you want. Alright, this is the last gray one, and then there's 2 reverse lines. And then we're gonna glue this into the laundry basket. Or the laundry board, sorry, washboard. Okay, let's see. There we go. It's good creased. Finally, all of my origami years are coming to use. Okay, and one more reverse crease. Which at this point, I don't even know like which way what is supposed to go. I think this one goes inside. Yeah. There we go. But I need to fold that one with my finger. Okay, so that is the washboard after lots and lots and lots of folding. And let me make sure that all of these kind of accordion themselves in. There we go. Okay. So that's nice and pretty good. And now we just need to glue it. So it should fit into here. Question is, okay, it looks like this just fits on the top here. Like that, and then this will kind of fit in like that. Like that. Somehow it still feels kind of not straight, but I think that it's up to the individual. Okay, so let me pull that out and we will put some glue on the bottom here. Should still be good. Yep. This is truly tacky at this point. It's been sitting out here for a while, so let's just put a very thin layer paper glue and stick that on the bottom, and I'm going to use a toothpick to kind of push it in here and settle it where I want. Okay, and then the other top. Now just kind of like sits here, but that's fine. I can still put a little bit of glue on it. There we go. And let's push that down. Pretty cute. Not super detailed, but again, this is just paper, so it's not too much you can do. And let me try to straighten out some of these little accordions. This side it can go down. I think that might have been the area that I didn't fully glue. Or fully fold. I'm trying to find the word. It's getting to be that time of night already. Alright, I think that's good. So that's the washboard, which is just an item that we set inside of this big kit. I don't know where it goes. I think it's random. I don't even see it on here at all. Oh wait, there it is. It's hiding behind some plants. So really it does not matter how straight or not straight it is, because you're not gonna see half of it anyway. But yeah, I think that was pretty much all we're gonna do tonight, because the next thing looks pretty complicated. This is the cart, and apparently it requires some beads and paper and a toothpick and who knows what else. So we'll put that off for later, as well as the table, which we're gonna do. So we're gonna stop for tonight. Lots more to go. Let me zoom out one more final time. Lots more to go, but we got a good handful of stuff done tonight. I wish I could bring it all over. I could just bring over some stuff. But we're very quickly accumulating things. You can see I need to re-glue this because it somehow fell off. And this ain't even like a quarter of the dollhouse. So I'm gonna need to make a big old like basket or something to hold everything. But anyway, so we're gonna continue this madness on Thursday, the 30th. Oh my gosh, the last day of September. Yeah, oh my God, it's happening. Things are happening. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you can make my next stream, same time, 8 p.m. EST. And we will be working on assembling lots and lots of more fun stuff. I will hope to see you guys all later, and hope you have a good night or morning wherever you're at, and talk to you later. Bye-bye. Thank you. Lots of Kermies. I will send a Kermie as well. Let's do that. Yeah, Kermies all around. All right. Good night, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.